And shifting focus from one nuclear crisis in Europe to one in West Asia, Iran will be holding nuclear talks with the UK, Germany and France. You heard that right. Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister, Majid Takht-Ravanchi, will meet his European counterparts in Geneva on Friday. The meeting reportedly comes after the collapse of a deal last week under which Iran would have limited its uranium enrichment to 60% purity. That is just below the threshold to make nuclear weapons. Last week, the UN nuclear watchdog, the International Atomic Energy Agency, or the IAEA, had adopted a resolution of denouncing Iran for what it called a lack of cooperation. The three European countries, whose representatives will meet Iranian officials this week, were among those voting for the resolution. The move came as tensions ran high over Iran's nuclear program. Critics fear that it is aimed at developing a nuclear weapon, but that is something that Tehran has vehemently denied. But there are growing fears in the West that wider tensions in West Asia could result in Iran redoubling efforts to acquire a nuclear weapon and trying to declare it necessary for its national self-defense. Iran responded to the IAEA censure motions by saying that it was pressing ahead with its nuclear program at a faster pace. On Sunday, the Speaker of the Iranian Parliament, Mohammad Bagher Kalibaf, confirmed that Iran had activated new and advanced centrifuges. In response to the IAEA vote, Iran said it would fire about 5,000 new generation centrifuges and increase the enrichment capacity. Not just that, Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, also accused European powers of trying to politicize the IAEA. Araghchi even suggested the diplomatic path with Europe had not reached a dead end. The Iranian foreign minister has said that talks towards a revival of the nuclear deal could still happen. He also said that a complete restoration of the nuclear deal, the 2015 deal, was not on the cards, but provided an outline pointing to a future agreement. Just for some context here, in the year 2015, Iran had reached an agreement with world powers, including the US, to curb its nuclear program. This was basically due to concerns that Iran was potentially developing nuclear weapons. But in 2018, during President Donald Trump's first term in office, the US unilaterally withdrew from the agreement, imposing sanctions on Iran, and that move stoked tensions between Washington and Tehran. And since then, Tehran has scaled back its cooperation with the IAEA, deactivating surveillance devices put in place by the UN. Now, is this new meeting with France, Germany and the UK an attempt by Iran to expand its circle of friends in Europe and basically safeguard itself against Trump's second term? All signs do point to this. In fact, in the past, Iran has expressed disappointment with Europe for not moving away from the US. Can Iran reach a nuclear deal with the European powers? We will have to wait and see what happens next. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.